Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss some of the formatting features about Microsoft Excel. Let us start with the discussion. First one is here you will find the B option, that is for the purpose of bold. If you want to anything in the bold format, just press here, just go to particular cell and press here. Again when you press here, you will find that particular cell data will become bold. If you again press here, you will find that the bold is removed. The shortcut for the purpose of bold is Ctrl plus B. So if you press Ctrl plus B from your keyboard, this cell will be bold. Next one is the italic. If you want this cell to become italic text, then just click here. The text will become the italic. The Ctrl plus I is the shortcut to make the text italic in a Microsoft Excel. So again when you press Ctrl plus I, the cell data will becoming in the italic format. Next one is the underline. If you want to underline something in your cell, then just press Ctrl plus U from your keyboard or just press here. This is the tool for the purpose of underline in a Microsoft Excel. So I just click here. You will find that the merge and center which is written in my cell will have the underline. If I again press here, the underline will be removed. So in this way, the bold, italic and underline option will work. Next option is the font. Here you will find that this font size is big, this font size is small. If you want to make this font size as a big, just select here and select the size. You will find that my data in the cell has the higher font size. If you want to minimize the cell size data, then select another size. You will find that my data in the cell has the lower data size. So in this way you can increase or decrease the font size. Further, you can also increase or decrease the font size by pressing here. If I am pressing here, you will find that my font size got increasing. If I am pressing here, you will find that my font size got decreasing. So this is for the purpose of increase the font size and this is for the purpose of decrease the font size. Next, background color. Here you will find that there is a yellow background color. Here there is a no background color. If you want to change the background color, just click on a particular cell and click here. The background color will be changed. You can also change the color from here. Here you will find any color. You can choose any color. The background color will be changed. If you want to change the font color, here you will find the font color is different. If I want to choose the font color, then here you can change the font color by pressing on any color. Suppose I am selecting this color, the font color will be changed. Next, border. Suppose this is the data. Here I want to make some of the border, then I just have to select this cell and here you will find a different border. Right now there is a no border, but if I select this, then you will find the border is available across the table. If I select another, then you will find this format of border. If I select no border, then border will be removed. Next, wrap text. Here you will find the option for the purpose of wrap text. Here we have written the Institute of CA of India, but if you will find that it is going to the C cell. However, it is not under the C cell. Here you will find that C11 there is no data. It is available in the B11, but it is showing outside the B column. So for the purpose of this, I can use the wrap text function. So I just go to particular cell and click here wrap text. You will find that the cell size, that is the row size, particular row size get increased, and I will find my data in a particular B11 cell, that is the Institute of CA India, which is in this way. Now it is becoming in this way. So in this way you can use the WebTrax function. Merge and center. Suppose I want to merge this cell and I want to center this database of the cell, then I have to just click on the merge and center. As and when I press merge and center, you will find the data which is here will become here. So this is the way in which the merge and center will work. Next is the alignment. This is the left alignment. If I select middle, then it will come into the middle. If I select the right alignment, then the data will be coming under the right alignment. Further, here you will find the merge center. These are the merge cell. If I am selecting here, then the data in this cell will coming on the outside. If I am selecting here, then data in the cell will come in the middle side, and if I am selecting here, then data will be coming on the lower side. So right now I am selecting here, so the middle side. Now I am want to change this scenario, that is angle clockwise. So I just click here. You will find that my vertex ICAI will have a different shape. If I am selecting this, then you will find the different shape. If I am selecting vertical text, you will find this vertical text. If I am selecting rotate text, then you will find this type. So in this way you can change the alignment as well as the shape of your particular text, and also use the merge and center function in your Microsoft Excel. Next one is the currency. If I have written some data here, same for example I have written 100 and I want this in the dollar, then just click here. You will find that it is $100. You can also choose rupees, euro, any currency available from the list. Suppose any data available, and if you want to go for a percentage, same for example this is the formula, that is 80 divided by 100, D16 divided by E16. You will find here under the formula bar we have discussed in our previous video. In your formula bar you will find that this is the D16 which is divided by E16, so it is a 0.8. Now suppose I want in the percentage format, then just click here percentage, you will find here 80%. Next, if you are having a very huge number format and if you want to use the comma format for your number, then just go to the particular cell and click on the comma button. You will find that my text in the particular cell is having the comma. So here you will find the comma. If you again press here, then comma will be removed. Next is the decimal. This is the button for the purpose of decimal. If I have written the amount here 255.525 and I want to indicate the decimal, just click here, my decimal get increased. If I click here, my decimal get decreased. So in this way I can use the decimal option in my Microsoft Excel. Next, format painter. Format painter is something to make this cell having a different format and copy down the format of such cell to the different cells. Suppose I am making my cursor on this cell, that is a underline, which is having a blue color in the background, and if I am pressing on the format printer and if I am pressing on the border cell, you will find that the background color of such cell is also changed. The format painter will work like a copy command in Microsoft Excel, but it will change the format of a particular cell, but it will go away as and when you press one time. If you want to press on the multiple time and want to active multiple time, just click on the particular cell and double click here. Now this will active for a multiple time. Same for example, So it is work for a multiple time. If I am again click on here, it will goes out. Next, cut. In the last video we have discussed Control C is for the purpose of copy. If I want to copy something, suppose I want to copy this cell data, that is format cell, so I press Control plus C and I can paste here by pressing Control plus V. So this is the Control plus C or a Control plus V. Control plus C is used for the purpose of copying and the Control plus V is used for the purpose of paste. However, the cut command is for the purpose of removing the data from one cell to another cell. Suppose I am pressing here on the format painter and I am pressing Ctrl plus X. Ctrl plus X is the shortcut for the purpose of cut, and I am pressing here Ctrl plus V. You will find that format painter will come here, that is paste here. However, the data from this cell is removed. So cut is used to remove the data from one cell and paste the data to the another cell. So here there is an option for a cut, copy and paste. Suppose I am pressing on this cell and select here cut, and I am pressing my cursor on this cell and select paste. Here you will find the font size. Here from here it is cut and here it is paste. So you can use cut, copy, paste from here also. So this is the video for the purpose of various formatting option available in your Microsoft Excel. In the next video we will discuss another features about Microsoft Excel. Thank you.